What's up, YouTube friends and family? Charlie now here bringing you another Destiny video, and today we're talking about how to get your character to 335 the fastest. Check this video out. Alright, what's up guys? Let me talk to you guys about how to level your character the fastest, I think, currently. April 13th we had a new drop. They raised the light level to 335, and of course everyone's been scrambling to get there just because, it is. I've been super busy, guys, with work and stuff. I haven't really had a chance to play until last Tuesday and Wednesday, so this week. Within about 2 game sessions, I'm at 328 right now, and I think if I played today or tomorrow, I would probably be at 331 to 333. If I was really lucky up to 335, but I doubt it. 331, 333 probably is right where I would be at. So let me tell you guys how to do that. That's like 12 hours of gameplay. That's not a lot of grinding. There is still somewhat of a grind, but it's not too bad. So let me kind of tell you guys how this works and how I did it. First of all, there's about 4 to 5 different places that you can level up that's going to drop higher level gear, and that's really important to note. Number 1, King's Fall Raid. When you do the King's Fall Raid, make sure you do the challenge mode. Okay, whatever the challenge mode was. This week was Oryx, and it's the whole don't detonate any bombs. Have detonated all 16 at one time for you can kill essentially Oryx in one shot. That's the way you do the challenge mode, and guys, I'll show you guys videos of that in the future. The second place is the PoE level 42. Once you get through it, Varix will give you a reward. But there's also the Elder Sigil, which you get from Varix. Varix over here in the reef. I'm just going to show you guys that. He drops something called the Elder Sigil. It's right here. Boom. Pick that up. There's 2 things you can do here. You can get a high score and a cumulative score. Make sure you're doing those things. You earn scores by killing enemies, and enemies are worth different points. This week's modifier, see the bottom, says grenade kill bonus. High score is what you do in one run, like one time through the Prison of Elders, and cumulative scores you can go into and play multiple times and try to earn 90,000 score that week. We did 33,075 on the first run with this character. But that was honestly, guys, we were blasting through because we're waiting to do the raid with a friend, and we're waiting for a friend to come in, so we flew through this in about 20-25 minutes. The best that I've done, and I've only done it like once or twice, was we reached about 50,000 on the first cumulative score, but that's because we pretty much were shooting all of our guys in the legs and then killing them with our grenades. The reason we shot them in the legs is because you get an assist kill. So if I shoot, Jose, the Fallen, okay, in the leg, and then my buddy kills him with a grenade, he gets the grenade kill bonus, plus we get the assist as well. So we were doing that, and then running and hitting them with supers. Pretty much that's all we're doing. So with 3 of us kind of planning to do that, and did it that way. It took a little bit longer. It was actually a lot of fun, but totally worth it, and it was cool. So there's that. So that's Prison of Elders. Make sure you guys are dropping a 3 of coin before each round. That's important because the chance of exotics is important. Okay, you should do that in everything. Before every boss at this point, you should buy a ton of 3 of coins. The Court of Orcs. If you do it at tier 3, you can drop a possible 335 artifact, which is good. Nightfall as well. Of course, there's exotics that could drop there. There's legendaries that could drop. That's all possible. That can help raise your light level, weapons and stuff. And I think there's a 5th place, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. If I remember it, I'll put it up there. But anyways, so a couple things. First of all, make sure your best level is equipped when you pick up your Ingrams. Okay, when you pick up your Ingrams, that means that you can play with your 320 or 315. Touch of Malice for the raid if it's not highest light level. Right now it's 331. Right now I have it. My scout rifle is it higher than my Touch of Malice, but that's so you can I still play with this weapon most of the time. I'm just I like, you know, when I'm not in the raid, I'm not going to be playing with the touch of malice. So I have my hung jury at 332. So make sure your highest light level stuff is equipped before you pick up your Ingram. So you can play with something else, but when you pick up, make sure you have your stuff equipped. Don't make that mistake, because that will suck, because you want to definitely get better stuff, okay? And when you turn in your bounties. Number 2, there's a chance that your new weapon or armor will drop at a 1 to 5 level difference from what you have. So that means that if you're a 320, you cannot get a 335, drop, but you possibly can get up to a 325. Does that make sense? And of course, don't quote me exactly on this. If you get a 326, awesome, great for you. But that's just kind of what I've seen, is a 1 to 5 level difference. But if you do get something higher, let me know. Then I will tell everybody it's a 126 or 127 or whatever it is. But right now it seems to be a 1 to 5 level difference when you pick up something. So a 320. So here's the kind of like the whole point of making this video. I'm sure you guys knew all this stuff. If you didn't, cool. But how do you level 3 to 328 faster? Okay, this is what I did. So I essentially the attrition rate for infusing your gear is over. So what I meant by that is, let's say I have a 320 weapon, let's say I have a 310 weapon, and then I have a 310 primary that I want to level to 320, and I got a Driston, Harold Driston in the Nightfall, the raid, which is like it's a auto rifle. It's not my favorite. I just used that's not my favorite. So let's say I'm going to infuse that into my 310 touch of malice or something, right? Because I want to get that higher. Relatively speaking, you're only going to get half that rate. So it's going to go from 310 to about 315. You're not going to go up to 320. I'm not exactly sure what the math behind that is. There's a lot of infusion calculators on the internet that you can actually look into. But the point is, it's just not going to get all the way up. But that's over now. So if you have a 310 weapon or a 300 weapon and you get a 333 drop, you can literally take that 300 to 333, which is awesome. This is why the reason I think it's awesome. Number one, we're going to get more diverse looking weapon usage, as well as our armors are going to look different. If you can infuse it, then you can really do something interesting with it. And I think that's going to be really neat. Going to give you some interesting things there, as well as you don't have to calculate it anymore. It just makes things, simpler in a positive way, in my opinion. The grind is still there, but it's not as prevalent. We're not like floundering for exotic shards and before it was like weapon rates. Weapon parts were like a thing, and then Bungie had to have the gunsmith sell weapon parts. It was kind of just a pain in the butt. Okay, so I think that's number cool. So that's really important. So what I'm doing now is on my first character, which was a 320, my Titan. I took my Titan. I got up to about 325, I think, on the first day. Okay, or on Tuesday. That was doing both the raid and the Prison of Elders. Okay, so that's what I did. And I got him up to 325, infusing all the way through the right way. Okay, but then what I did was I took all of his best gear. Okay, and then I dumped it into my Titan. So helmet, greaves, gauntlets, all that stuff. Even the mark, the mark that the Titan has, as well as the artifact. The best stuff, okay? And it felt kind of painful because my Titan went from like a 325 to like a 315 or something like that. I took my best stuff, and then I dropped it into my Hunter, which I'm playing right now, and I infused her all the way up to 325, okay? So I infused it into this helmet, and so on and so forth, okay? And then I took my Hunter on Wednesday, and I did the raid again, and then she got all higher drops. So now my helmet's 328, and my gauntlets are 328. This is actually, I got this in a exotic drop, which I said it's important to have those. But I think it's here somewhere, maybe I didn't get a gauntlet. Okay, but here, chest piece. Yep, chest piece 327. I infused that. I definitely infused the leg armor to 330. and my cloak also, you know. So this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to put this back on, like my 325 or whatever I have, like 330s. But I'll put this back on, and I would take this and dump it into my warlock next. If you have 3 characters, that's how you do it, and then you would infuse that, and then she would go from being a 318 or 319 right now to a 328 again, and then I would do the raid again, and then I would get that character to like 331, because. And the logic behind that is this: is that, you know, because you're only getting a 1 to 5 level difference between each drop. The higher the light level you are, the faster you'll do it. Because there's no infusion attrition. You can just take your character instantly from where it is to where it needs to be. You know, from like if your highest light level in your character right now is 320, which is mine. When I move it over, it will be that. She'll be 320, 328, relatively speaking. Then I get higher level drops, and then on the reset next Tuesday, I will infuse all that stuff into my Titan again and start all over until I get to 335. And once I get to 335, all my drops, or 330 I guess, all my drops are going to be higher. They're all going to be 330 drops, 330 to 335 drops. Then I can just infuse that across the board to whomever I want to. My Hunter's my favorite character, as you guys know, so my Hunter's probably going to get the first highest level drops, and then I'll just do it that way. But that way, I'm leveling up really quickly. So I should relatively, I mean, I don't have time this weekend to play. I have friends coming from out of town. Ryan Model, if you're there, if you're just watching this, what's up? You should be at my house right now. Anyways, yeah, I got some friends coming to visit, so I'm going to be entertaining guests. I'm gotta be a good friend, guys. Yeah, all that being said, Hayes Dustwalker, I'm sorry I cannot join you. I'm making a video right now. My bad, dude. Anyways, yeah, so FY, keep that in mind. So that's how I did it, guys. It feels painful to kind of like take your highest level and seem to infuse it into somebody else, but I've been doing it, you know, because you know I know that guaranteed I'm going to be eventually moving forward. It's going to be good. So just keep that in mind. That's how I'm infusing. That's how I've got my character roughly in 8 hours to 328. Hopefully this helps, guys. If you find a better way, let me know. I want to get my character leveled up fast too. I'm not in a rush, but I just enjoy leveling. It's fun. Get a little adrenaline rush every time you get something higher. So yeah, if you find a better way, let me know. I will definitely give you credit. I'll make a video on it for you and give you credit for it too. So let me know, guys, what your thoughts are. If there's other places to level, put it down in the comments below. And if there's a better way to level, let me know. Put that in the comments below. We'll let you guys know and give you credit for that as well. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Always keep it gnarly. Peace.